One satellite radio service charges $10 per month plus an activation fee of $20. A second service charges $11 per month plus an activation fee of $15. For what number of months is the cost of either service the same? Now, this example falls in the break-even category because of the fact that you're trying to figure out the number of months when the cost is the same. Now, this is a problem that doesn't necessarily talk about expenses and sell price, but we are looking at two companies, and when is it going to be the exact number of months for these two companies to come out and be the same price? So it is a break-even problem. So just like we always do, we put brackets around our question, and in our question we try to identify our variable. So we have to figure out, we're going to let x equal the number of months and that number of months that we figure out is going to tell us when the cost is the same. So cost being the same makes it a break even. So because we have two different situations here, we've got two different satellite radio services. The two different satellite radio services is where we set up where we find and get our two equations. So the first satellite radio charges $10 per month plus an activation fee of $20. Now that activation fee is a one-time fee. You don't have to pay per month. You just pay it once. So $10 per month, 10 times your number of months, plus the one-time setup fee. But then you've got the other satellite service, which charges $11 per month plus an activation fee of $15. So $11 a month plus your $15 activation fee. So when is it that these two are going to have the same, cost the same? So you set them equal to each other. Now we have an equation where we can solve for x. We're trying to figure out our number of months. So if I subtract my 10 from my 11, $20 is equal to x plus 15. Then subtract the 15 from the x. Subtract the 15 from the 20, and I get 5. So how many months is it going to take for them to have the same amount, for them to cost the same amount? 5 months. Well, I could take this problem a step further, not that you have to, but what exactly is that cost going to be at 5 months? So if I want to, I can take my 5 and plug it back into my function. 10 times 5 is 50. 50 plus 20 is 70. So that 70 is important because that represents your other variable, your y, or in this situation, the cost. Now, just to make sure we've done it right, plug it back into the second function. 11 times 5 plus 15. 11 times 5 is 55. 55 plus 15 is 70. So at 5 months, you would pay $70 for one satellite service. At 5 months, you would pay $70 for the other satellite service. The point that they have in common is the point 570, but 5 months is our answer.